Very exciting today. I got to meet a fellow YouTuber. Here's Diane. She's the owner of this beautiful consignment store. Her YouTube channel is called The Eye for It. And her channel is all about thrifting, but in her consignment store, there's also clothes and a ton of jewelry. So my sister-in-law Betsy and I took a trip today. This is actually like 30 minutes from our house. And it's actually deceiving. It seems small inside, but there's a lot of different rooms. So I'm going to take you around and show you the jewelry, the clothes, the different other things that she had available in her store, which I definitely have to go back because I did spot a couple other things. And then after that, we went right next door. There was a flea market that was like 2 stories, so we had a lot of fun in there. Stay with me until the end because I do have a small haul, but such a fun day. She is as nice as can be, and what you see on TV is definitely her. So we had a great conversation and just a great time. So enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll pipe in if I need to. The funny thing is, the way I found her was that we frequent some of the same thrift stores. And when I saw her talking about the certain towns, which were near me, I said, wait a minute, she's got to be local. And sure enough, she was. I'm definitely coming back, Diane, so until next time. All right, everybody. I had such a nice time today with my sister-in-law and meeting Diane in person. It's so weird seeing them on TV and meeting them in person, and she is just pretty on the inside and the outside. Very, very friendly, and I felt like I hope I did her store justice. It was kind of crowded. It is a little tight in there, deceiving, a lot of rooms. And so I told her I hope my filming does your store some justice. It was really a cute little store. Thrilled to meet her. And I did get a little jacket from there. I'll show you in a minute. Prices were very inexpensive. And to be honest with you, there were a couple other things I was sort of eyeing, but you know, need, want. It's a tough one because then we went next door to a flea market. I'll have to go back and film there. I kind of messed up today. It's like 2 floors. Great deals in there as well. So I will definitely go back. There was a couple other things I was eyeing, but like I've said before, as you get older, you do more intentional buying. And I'm trying to weed things out that I'm not using for decor because it's kind of stacking up downstairs. So anyway, like I said, after Diane's store, we went, I'll show you what I got there after. We went next door to that 2-story I was telling you about, tag sale, or flea market, I'm sorry. Oh, it just says black crossbody. It was $12. I really liked the detail of this. Look how pretty. I hope you can see that up close. And I didn't even look at it that good because I loved the pattern. It looks like it has 2 pockets here. And let's see on the inside. I didn't even really check it out that great. Looks like a pocket here, a smaller one there, which is good for my phone and my glasses. And actually they've got 2 here too, so good size. And I don't have a little crossover bag. You know, sometimes you want to rush out and you just want a cute little small size pocketbook, and I really, really like this. So anyway, that was 12. And let's see, I'll just put that in. I got this. This was $15 for the basket and the pine cones. I actually have a lot of pine cones for fall, but the basket was in top-notch shape. And, you know, whether I use it on the table in here, maybe, you know, I can split up the pine cones because some of mine that I have are a little rugged looking. But anyway, look at this. Look at the shape of the basket and the handle. There's nothing like that's peeling. Wait a minute, let me just see if this is missing here before I say that prematurely. Yeah, but you know what? That doesn't even bother me. I could spread these out. Oh, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. But look at the rest of it. It's just a beautiful basket. The pine cones inside are really nice shape. And I don't know, I just thought it was good whether, you know, maybe you put it on a hearth. I don't want to do too many ideas with these because I will be starting to decorate in a little bit, and I'm just going to leave those ideas for fall, I think. But anyway, I got that. It's funny, I was talking about need and want. Did I really need this? I don't know, but everything was in perfect shape. And a lot of times, like I said, I will split the pine cones up, maybe put a few on a plate, and you put or a little bowl, then you put those separate than, say, in here. You know, maybe I could put my birch logs in here too. So that was 15. And then I got these 2 candlesticks. So I have these ones that I kind of dry brushed a long time ago, but they're more white, although they do show a little bit of wood. But I don't really have, I don't believe, a wooden pair that are 2 different sizes. So a lot of times when I put them on my mantle, they might be side by side or 2 skinny ones, but I kind of liked these. The only thing is I may dry brush them with a little bit of white to make them look a little more weathered. This is a little bit shiny for me. I'm not really sure, but let me show you up close. So these were, I think these were 25% off, but it was priced at $8 and this was $10. But I think it was 25% off. So I might have got both for $13. I'd have to look at the receipt. But I'll show you up close the wood. It's actually really nice. I'm not sure if I will do that dry brush. And they don't, I'm trying to see where they came from on the bottom. It says Ashland. Who carries Ashland? Is that Kohl's? That brand rings a bell. It might be Kohl's, which I don't actually go to too much. So anyway, we got those. So I have to decide whether or not I want to do a dry brush on those or just leave them wooden. We'll have to see. Okay, this next piece of pottery, I don't know how authentic it is. It doesn't say anything on the bottom. I loved it because it was different. It just says yellow pottery, $10. I like sometimes that, or I say European rustic decor. I don't even know if this falls in that category, but I thought this was really, really pretty. Look at the handle. I thought that was really cool. Has a little bit of green, and it might just be like a DIY that somebody did. So listen to this. Do you remember my story, if you followed me and watched my last video with the DIY vase, how I found a mouse years ago? In case you're new here, I found a dead mouse once in one of the vases that I got. But anyway, I'm looking at this with my sister-in-law, and I'm shaking, and I'm like, oh my God, what's in there, Betsy? What is in there? So she did take her phone and shine the light in there, and it's like a couple of old leaves that won't come out. So I'm okay with that. Maybe I can reach in with my little fingers and grab that at some point, but as long as it's not a rodent, I'm okay. But look at that, isn't that, oh, got a lot of the dust that just came out of it. And these are nothing's cleaned yet. I just brought them home, but I thought that was really different. I just had a great day today, a lot of fun. I will definitely go back. And like I said, I did see, oh yeah, I got to try on my coat for you from Diane's store. Wait a minute, I almost forgot. So I looked quickly at her clothes. To be honest with you, I was so busy talking to her, and it was just fun meeting her that I wasn't really concentrating. I really wanted to get to know her, and I was not looking really good at the clothes, but I looked really a little bit quick. Like they had some shorts that I probably could have tried on, but to me it's almost fall, so I wanted to kind of not even be tempted by those, you know what I mean? But this says Valerie Bertinelli on it, which I thought was weird. This was $7.50. Now picture these. Okay, I've got black sneakers on, a black shirt, and white capris, so it's not gonna look real great. But picture this with jeans, white jeans, I think would look really cute, sort of like in the beginning of fall. It's got a belt. How cute is this? $7.50. I'm telling you, her prices were really, really good. Where's the other belt part here? Oh, right here. So I don't know if I'd ever use the belt or button it. I don't know if I like that look, but I can show you a buttoned. Just maybe one button. But I would probably wear it like this, and I'm not sure if I would use the belt. I don't know. But isn't that cute? $7.50. I thought it fit me really good. And like I said, I would definitely love to go back to her store and really look around, and because she did have some non-clothing items that I came close to a couple things, but so I would definitely want to go back. So don't forget, her channel is the I, E-Y-E, for it, the I for it. And she definitely has an eye for great things. On her channel, it's mostly, if not all, I think, thrifting. And she'll bring her finds back to her store, or she will show you at her house how she uses them. I'm going to link her channel. But anyway, thanks for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed my footage of her store. And like I said, in person, it's even cuter. She had a ton of stuff. And like I said, we went to that flea market next door and had a good time as well. 2 stories, that was fun. I'll have to go back there and film one day because there was a lot of stuff. But anyway, thanks for joining me today, and I hope to see you soon. See you later, everybody.